Hello everyone! Today, we bring you an extremely important and shocking news story. The title is Breaking the Consequences of Lee Jae-myung's Outburst and How It Has Pushed Japan-Korea Relations to an Irreversible Stage. This incident is not just a political remark. It has the potential to significantly affect the diplomatic relations between Japan and Korea. We will examine its background, the events as they unfolded, and the potential impact on the future in detail. First of all, Lee Jae-myung's recent statement was not just relevant domestically, it has created ripples in the international arena as well. He took a strong stance on historical issues, territorial disputes, and economic friction, gaining a degree of support within Korea. However, his words caused significant diplomatic tension, shaking the trust between the two nations. Japan-Korea relations have long been built on a delicate balance involving historical, territorial, and economic issues. While there have been conflicts in the past, efforts through diplomacy and agreements have sought to improve relations. However, Lee Jae-myung's recent remarks have undermined that trust in an instant, creating a situation where recovery seems extremely difficult. Experts note that this type of statement is not merely about words. It is a political expression that also affects public sentiment in both countries. In Korea, some support Lee's hardline stance, while others worrying about the deterioration of international relations. Meanwhile, in Japan, both the media and the government have responded strongly, and public criticism has been widespread. It is important to recognize just how difficult it is to restore Japan-Korea relations. There are numerous unresolved issues, including historical grievances, wartime responsibilities, the comfort women issue, and forced labor disputes. Lee's remarks have added a new spark to these existing challenges.
The impact is also evident in diplomatic negotiations. Government officials from both countries have held informal discussions to decide on their next steps, but with both sides holding firm positions, short-term improvements seem unlikely. Furthermore, the international community is closely observing these developments, with opinions from other Asian countries and international organizations adding to the complexity. One of the key lessons from this incident is how a single statement from a political leader can have a profound impact on international relations, especially in a context like Japan-Korea relations, which involve historical and emotional factors. Careful communication is essential. Even a small remark can have a chain reaction, influencing public sentiment and diplomatic strategy alike. So, what might the future hold for Japan-Korea relations? Experts suggest that in the long term, dialogue and continued negotiations could lead to some improvements. However, as this incident shows, rebuilding trust in such a fractured situation is extremely challenging, and the leadership and diplomatic strategy of both countries will be tested. The economic impact cannot be ignored either. Japan and Korea are major trading partners, and they are deeply connected in technology and industry. A deterioration in diplomatic relations could affect trade, business operations, and ultimately the daily lives of ordinary citizens. Public sentiment is another crucial factor. Through social media and news platforms, citizens from both countries are reacting to Lee's statements in real time. This means politicians and government officials must consider domestic opinion as well, complicating diplomatic decisions further. This incident is a complex case involving politics, history, economics, and society. It cannot be dismissed as merely one politician's statement. To truly understand international relations, one must consider the historical context, current economic and social conditions, and public sentiment comprehensively. In conclusion, Lee Jae-myung's remarks have deeply affected Japan-Korea relations, pushing them into a stage that is difficult to reverse. At the same time, this situation highlights the need for both countries to understand each other's positions and engage in sincere dialogue. Through this incident, we can learn about the delicacy of international politics and the profound impact a leader's words can have. Finally, I want to remind viewers that it is important not just to receive news passively, but to think deeply about its background and implications. This case provides an excellent opportunity to understand the power and impact of statements in international relations. Moving forward, let's continue to follow the latest developments and maintain careful analysis. That's all for today. To stay updated with the latest news and in-depth analysis, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. Next time, we will